Welcome to Screen Hollywood, the home of movie news and entertainment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Screen Hollywood. It's your host, Adam. If you're new here, hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you never miss an update. And don't forget to hit the hype button. Also, bookmark and subscribe to our international news publication at screenhollywood.com, where we release all of the latest news and entertainment information first. Every once in a while, a film comes along that reminds you of the sheer power of cinema. A film that isn't built on CGI or massive explosions, but on the raw, undeniable talent of its cast and the brilliance of its script. A film that feels important, urgent, and destined for greatness. Well, folks, we've just seen one. Here at Screen Hollywood, we were lucky enough to attend an early screening for the new Paul Thomas Anderson film, One Battle After Another, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Sean Penn. And I am here to tell you, the hype is real. This is a spoiler-free first reaction, but we're going to dive into the powerhouse performances, the masterful direction, and why this film is not just good, it's a genuine masterpiece. So, what is One Battle After Another? Let's get one thing straight right away. This is not some grand, sweeping epic. This is a deeply personal, raw, and incredibly gritty survival thriller. It's a film that boils conflict down to its most elemental form, a father trying to save his child. Leonardo DiCaprio plays Bob Ferguson, a washed-up revolutionary, a man who has completely turned his back on the world and is living off-grid with his spirited daughter, Willa. He's a man haunted by his past, trying to find some measure of peace in isolation. But that past comes roaring back to life when he receives the devastating news that Willa has been kidnapped by his longtime enemy, a man named Colonel Stephen J. Lockjaw, played by the legendary Sean Penn. Lockjaw, who leads a violent faction, has resurfaced to threaten the safety of Bob's family and the very ideals they once fought for. The entire film becomes this raw, intense, and deeply personal mission. Bob is forced to confront the violent past he tried so desperately to escape, to save the only thing in the world that matters to him. It's a story about survival, revenge, and a father's love, all set against the backdrop of a forgotten conflict. Now, I want to take a moment to talk about Leonardo DiCaprio. Over the years, he has crafted one of the most interesting and strategic careers in modern Hollywood. He's actively avoided being typecast, constantly choosing complex, often difficult roles that push him as an actor. From playing historical figures to con men to a washed-up revolutionary like this, he has consistently demonstrated with every single film he takes on that he is willing to go to dark and challenging places. Love him or hate him, you simply have to admit that the man has an immense amount of talent. But I'll be honest with you all, on a personal level, I've always respected him more than I've been a die-hard fan. I've admired his performances, but they haven't always connected with me on a gut level. Well, in this movie, that all changes. DiCaprio is absolutely, breathtakingly impressive. He strips away all the Hollywood glamour and gives us a portrayal of a father pushed to the absolute edge that is just gut-wrenching and powerful. I'm going to say it right now. I haven't enjoyed watching a Leonardo DiCaprio performance this much since The Wolf of Wall Street. And that movie was awesome. He brings a completely different energy here. It's raw, it's desperate, it's visceral, and it is utterly compelling. But DiCaprio isn't fighting this battle alone. The genius of this film is in its casting, and Sean Penn as Colonel Lockjaw is the perfect, formidable opponent. Penn delivers a performance that is a true force of nature. He is meaningless, intelligent, and embodies a lifetime of conflict and hatred for DiCaprio's character. He is the immovable object to DiCaprio's unstoppable force, and the electricity when these two are on screen together is the core of the movie. You are watching two legends at the absolute top of their game, and it is a sight to behold. And you can't talk about a film like this without talking about the master behind the camera, director Paul Thomas Anderson. This film feels like the culmination of everything he does best. It has the intricate character work of the master and the slow burn intensity of There Will Be Blood. His direction is meticulous, but never flashy. He has the confidence to let his actors command the screen, to let the tension build through sparse, sharp dialogue and long, quiet, intense moments. The script is a work of art, and PTA's direction allows every single gut punch to land with maximum impact. So, what's the final verdict? One Battle After Another is, without a doubt, one of the best films of the year. It's a powerful, intelligent, and deeply resonant thriller that will be talked about for a long, long time. And that brings us to the awards conversation. We are calling it now, months in advance. This film is going to be a major, major contender this awards season. We're talking Best Picture, Best Director for Paul Thomas Anderson, and a guaranteed clash in the Best Actor category. How do you choose between the visceral DiCaprio and the monumental Penn? It's an impossible choice, and I wouldn't be surprised to see both of them dominating the conversation. This isn't just hype, folks. The film is genuinely that good. It's a compelling, edge-of-your-seat drama for adults, and it's a must-see. So what do you think? Are you excited to see these two Hollywood giants go head-to-head? And what is your all-time favorite Leonardo DiCaprio performance? Let me know everything down in the comments below. As always, if you appreciate getting these early, spoiler-free reactions, hit that like button, subscribe to Screen Hollywood, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. This has been Adam for Screen Hollywood. Thanks for watching.